Welcome to the Getting Started tutorial for mimoLive. In this tutorial, we'll walk you through the basic elements of mimoLive so you can produce your own live shows. We'll start by creating a show document, the foundation for everything you do in mimoLive.
You'll learn how to use the new document interface to set up your show.
Next, we'll add a camera source so you can bring live video into your production.
We'll guide you through adding sources and managing them in your show.
We'll then apply graphics and overlays to make your video more engaging and professional.
You'll discover how to add and configure layers for lower thirds, logos, and other visuals.
After that, we'll record a short video.
You'll learn to set up a recording destination so your video is saved to a video file.
Finally, we'll look at how to control everything remotely for a flexible workflow.
You'll design a remote control surface to manage your production from any device.
When mimoLive launches, the new document window appears automatically. You can either choose a recent document or create a new one based on a template. Select Template and click on Blank Document.
After selecting the template, the program output settings will appear below. For now, we'll keep the default values for dimensions and frame rate. But you can use mimoLive to create videos with any aspect ratio, resolution, or frame rate. Click the Create New Document button. An empty mimoLive window will open.
The interface consists of several sections: the Sources column on the far left, the Layer Stack next to it, the Layer Settings and Preview column, the Program Output view on the right, and Output Destinations at the bottom right. Each of these panels plays an important role in your production workflow.
First, click the plus button at the top of the Sources column. This will open the source repository. There are many types of sources, including local sources such as cameras connected to the computer or via NDI on the network, audio sources, screen sources, videos, still images, remote guests via Zoom or a web browser, dynamically created QR codes, and many more.
For now, we will use the camera source. Either drag it from the repository to the Sources column or simply double-click it to create one automatically.
The newly added camera will now appear in the source list. By default, it automatically selects your default device, usually the built-in FaceTime camera. Please note that in the camera source, video and audio need to be configured separately.
Next, click the plus button at the top of the layer stack to open the layer repository. A layer is one of the core building blocks of your live video production in mimoLive. Think of it like a sheet of transparent film that you can stack on top of your video. Each layer can display different types of content. For example, a camera feed, lower thirds, logos, titles, tickers, picture-in-picture video, social media comments, or even complex graphics and animations.
Find the placer layer in the list of favorite layers at the top. This layer is used to display video sources like your camera feed in the program output. Drag the placer layer from the layer repository to the layer stack.
After adding the placer, its settings will appear in the Layer Settings column right next to it. Click the Source drop-down and assign your camera source. The Layer Preview updates to show the live video feed in full screen mode.
To display it in the final program output, click the Live button for the placer layer in the layer stack. The camera feed is now visible in the Program Output view on the far right.
Let's add a station logo to the production. Click the plus button in the layer stack again and search for the station logo layer by entering Logo in the search field. This layer enables you to overlay graphics or other visual elements onto your program output.
Drag the station logo layer into the layer stack and make sure it's placed above the placer layer. In the layer settings, locate the Content section. Drag and drop your prepared logo graphic onto the source preview area for the logo input field.
Please note that mimoLive automatically created a media source in the Sources column and assigned it as the image source for the station logo layer. Now the logo appears in the layer preview, where you can position and resize it directly with your mouse.
The Layer Settings column allows for two types of adjustments. You can manipulate elements directly in the preview using your mouse. Alternatively, use the parameter list below the preview for precise control. Here, you can enter exact values for position, size, opacity, and more, depending on the selected layer's capabilities.
Click the Live button for the station logo layer. The logo now appears in the program output and remains visible during your production until you switch the layer off again.
Add another layer by clicking the plus button and choose Lower Third. This layer is one way to display presenter names or information titles. Position it between the placer layer at the bottom and the station logo layer at the top.
The layer concept in mimoLive is similar to graphic editing applications like Photoshop. Each layer draws on top of those below. You can rearrange the layer order by dragging them in the layer stack.
Select the lower third layer by clicking its name in the layer stack. Then change the default name in the layer settings to your own name. Note that the layer preview above updates instantly while you type.
Click the Live button to display the lower third in the program output. The graphic animates into view and will automatically disappear after a few seconds. Finally, let's add an output to your mimoLive project. Go to the Output Destinations list on the right and click the plus button to open the Output Destination repository. There are many ways to output video from mimoLive. For example, you can record to a file, output via SDI, HDMI, or NDI, or stream live to many streaming platforms.
We want to record a video. Double-click File Recording in the repository. A new entry appears in the Output Destination list. The file recording offers many options to give you precise control over the final recording file. For now, we'll stick with the defaults.
Prepare yourself for recording. Then click the Record button of the file recording destination to start capturing the program output.
While recording, switch the lower third layer to life again. This allows you to include that graphic in the final product.
When finished, click the Record button again to stop the capture. The Recent Recordings window appears, showing the clip added to the Recent Recordings list.
Click the Show and Finder icon to locate the saved file. A Finder window will open with your recorded file selected. Double-click the file to play it back in QuickTime Player and verify that your recording looks as expected.
Now let's take a quick look at mimoLive's Remote Control Surface. This feature allows you to trigger actions in your production from an iPad, iPhone, or other device with a web browser.
Click the Remote Control Surface button, located second from the left of the HUD at the top of the mimoLive window. This opens the remote control for the current document in your default browser.
After typing in a name for your remote control surface, click the Save Control Surface button. You are now in Edit mode, where you can design your control interface.
The sidebar on the left shows elements of your document. Click on the file recording under Output Destinations. Now buttons related to your output are listed. Grab the Start File Recording button from the list and drag it onto the canvas. Position it wherever you like.
To add another button, click Add button in the upper left corner. This will bring back the sidebar. Again, click on File Recording and drag the Stop File Recording button next to the previously placed Start File Recording button.
Finally, add a third button by clicking Add button once more. Locate the Layers section and select the lower third layer. The sidebar now shows a list of buttons related to the lower third layer. Drag the Toggle Live button from the top of the list onto the canvas as well.
Now the remote control surface is complete. Let's record a show again. In the upper right corner of the canvas, switch from Edit mode to Live mode. The user interface updates, indicating that it's now in control of your mimoLive document.
Click the Start File Recording button to begin recording. You'll see mimoLive start capturing the program output with the file recording output destination we added earlier.
While recording, click the Live button for the lower third on the remote control surface. The lower third graphic will animate into view in the program output.
When you're done, click the Stop File Recording button. This stops the recording in mimoLive. Congratulations! You've successfully recorded your first show.
With just a few steps, you've created a mimoLive document, added a camera feed, placed graphics, configured a lower third, and recorded it all into a video file, controlled from your own remote control surface.
This is just the beginning. Now that you know the basics, you're ready to explore more advanced features like live streaming, multi-camera setups, and interactive graphics. To keep learning, visit the mimoLive user manual, watch more tutorials, and join the mimoLive community to share your journey.
See you in the next tutorial.